Are you tired of dealing with the work bully? Are you tired of people spreading gossip about you in the workplace? Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck, or your account is always in the negative? Are you tired of being nervous before you go to work and it's only Saturday and you're like, I don't even go in till Monday. Why am I like freaking out already? Are you tired of looking at things that you think you'll never be able to afford? Are you tired of feeling like a hot mess anytime ish is hitting the fan at your 9 to 5? You don't have to work a 9 to 5. You do not have to work a regular job. You do not have to answer to a terrible boss. And something has awoken in you. Awoken? You know what I'm saying. Something has lit a fire under your behind, and you are ready to take out the biggest scissors for the most ferocious cutoff game. You are officially done. You have officially had it. You're out of here. You are out of here. You will never work a regular job ever again. Ever again. Stop applying for jobs. Stop seeking jobs. Do you feel like you've been saving forever and you're just spinning in circles? Do you feel like you're never going to be able to move? Do you feel your heart palpitating every time your boss calls you or texts you? Are you tired of your coworkers and peers, the way that they look at you, the way that they whisper when they're around you? This is because you were never destined for a 9 to 5. You were not destined for the matrix. You were not destined for a regular schmegular job. You just were not. There's nothing common about you in the slightest. People are always looking at you like you're out of this world because you are. And you are freaking at your breaking point. You want to be in a job where it's a two-way street and you will be your own boss. So you are going to be freelancing, or you're going to be an entrepreneur or an influencer. Something big is coming to light, and it is your self-worth. It is your breaking point. This is confirmation. This is your breaking point of what you need to see. There is something that you just can't take anymore. And this is going to be the biggest breakup of your life. You're like, I can't wait anymore. It's now or never. It's going down on a Tuesday. It's going down on a Thursday. Whatever day you see this is the day it's going down. You are finally putting wheels in motions to get out now. This is something that you've been looking at and thinking maybe it's further away, and you're not going to sabotage yourself anymore. You're not going to get in your own way. You're going to be immediately blessed for walking away from this said job, this toxic environment. So stop applying for jobs. Get out now. Stop thinking that you have to work a 9 to 5. Get out now. So I took a couple notes on the message that I channeled, and then I also shared this with you guys in the community tab. You don't owe anyone. You don't owe anyone. I don't care what they told you. I don't care what you were raised being told. You don't owe anybody anything, and you sure as F do not owe them an interaction. Now, if there are, a couple supervisors that you like or a boss that you like, you might tell them like, hey, thank you for the opportunity, but quite frankly, you don't really need that because you're never going to go back to another regular job. So you don't need a letter of recommendation. You don't need a recommendation at all. You are about to be put on by God, by the divine, by the universe, and on that payroll. And they don't answer to anyone we deal with in the matrix and the 3D. You don't owe anyone your time, your energy, or your love. You don't owe anyone an explanation of how you live your life. And this is how you feel when you're in this 9 to 5. You're like, oh, I feel like I got to explain to them why I'm sick or why I need a day off or why I need this, that, or the third. You don't owe anyone an explanation or a response to their questions. You don't owe anyone an apology when you ain't freaking sorry. You do not owe anyone insight into your private life. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm yelling, but today is that day. Today is the day that you've been waiting for. You do not owe anyone clarification on your beliefs. You do not owe anyone an elaboration of your said feelings. Because these people, they're always trying to pull it up out of you. And maybe you're really proud of yourself because whatever you're job you're at right now. Maybe you've been there for a long time, but this message is very specific. So if you stumbled across this message or this video, it is for a reason. You've been thinking about leaving your job, despite how much time, effort, student loans, whatever you've put into that. This is geared towards an influencer, a star messenger, a motivational speaker, a counselor, a therapist, a freelancer. You will know if I am talking to you. Anybody else that's like, that's not me because I like this job, stop talking to me, because this message is not yours. I'm going to be like Tyler's Tarot. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. I'm just kidding. I'm just being really extra. But you are ready for this separation. You are ready for this divide. You're ready for a two-way street. Who is a better boss than the divine, than God, than the universe? You don't have to have anxiety anymore about like, oh my gosh, I got to go to this job on this day and it's like 3 days away. You are seeing everything in a whole different light, a completely different light. You have been putting everything under a microscope because you've been evolving at a rapid speed as of late. So what you're doing is the last thing on the list, which should be the top thing on the list, but it's not easy to do. So I also want to reiterate the fact that it's not easy just to up and leave your job. Whoever I'm speaking to, you've been doing both. You've been working a 9 to 5 and you've been pursuing your dreams. So let me make that very clear. You've been doing both and now you're like, I got to get out of here. You are destined to be a baddie on the internet. You are destined to be popular, a celebrity, not how you get treated at your 9 to 5. How you get treated at your 9 to 5? Working for God, working for the divine. It's about to be the complete opposite. Where you will only have to do, you will be doing way less work. I can't even get the words out. This is something that you're going to be doing for yourself. It's now or never. And what is under review is the 9 to 5. And something woke up in you. How do I say that? You're unleashing something. And it's a new power. You've been working on reclaiming your power and not feeling like you owe anyone anything. And you're making space for yourself. You will never work a regular job again. Not never. So I want you to think to yourself, I don't owe anyone an explanation. I don't owe them my time. I don't owe them my energy. I don't owe them my love. Because the bottom line that speaks loudest is, are half these people even going to remember you? Like these terrible bosses. I mean, they might miss messing with you and making your life hard, but that line stretches around the block, even though you are the best at what you do. So that's what's making it really hard too. The pay could be decent. You could do really well at this job. You're really talented at this job, but you have a higher calling. You have a bigger calling, and that's reaching out to a community, a collective, and I don't know, like you're going to help wake up the world. Everybody that's asleep, that's where you come in. Everyone that's lost, confused, going through hard times, you are going to lead the underdogs up out of despair. You are a born leader. You're not supposed to be walking around broke, sad, tired, anxious. You're starting to see what is bringing stress into your life, even if you really didn't want to see it that way. Something has been causing you to pause. So let's say you've had to really look at your health under a microscope. Well, is this 9 to 5 helping that health? Is it helping you get better? Probably not. It's actually probably stressing you out more to get time off, to get the money for said medical bills. And that's why you're looking at it completely different. Like, I'm never really going to get better or feel this way if I keep dimming myself and dumbing myself down for this environment when I was never destined for a regular job. You could have been the type of person that was always fired from a job or quit a job. And so maybe you've been at this current job for a long time. I'm not saying this to say you shouldn't be proud of yourself or that you have to walk away, but you will know if you are getting out now and you're ready to walk away. You've been under so much emotional stress. You've been feeling exhausted, angry. You come home upset and feeling some type of way about the people that you're dealing with. Your job could be more about the people that you deal with, the coworkers and the customers, or the clients, versus the actual job. The actual job you could love, but you're like, I don't want to get on this hamster wheel anymore just to get some money. I don't want to have to deal with these crappy clients. Like, you're over it. You might have always felt like you have expensive taste, like you're asking too much, but you were always destined. You were born for a job that is exotic. It's about to go down. You don't have to be a hot mess anymore. You don't have to act like a robot. You don't have to act like you're plastic and everything's perfect, fine, and dandy. This job, the regular one, yeah, that one, things aren't fine and dandy there. It's always an existential crisis. You're over it. You could be seeing 1111 or 111 everywhere. You could be always crying at this job, or crying when you leave this job, crying on your drive home. Do not think for 1 second that your plans are not realistic. Do not think for 1 second, this is just my imagination. I am probably most likely delusional. No, you have officially reached your limit. You've been trying to be patient, but it's been creating a divide between you and what your heart truly desires. Whatever your heart truly desires, you are allowed to have. We desire things as humans for a reason. If you can see it, you can feel it, you can desire it, it can be yours. So you don't have to shed any more tears for this job you can't stand. You are no longer going to continue to be their little lapdog. You're no longer going to continue to be their minion. You deserve to be teacher's pet. And you know what? Some of you might even get special treatment at this job, but because you get special treatment at this job by some, you get treated however from others. And so they do things really sneaky and like backhanded. I know that whoever I'm speaking to, you're tired of the dark energy that you have to be consumed by to be in this job. You're tired of the evil eye. You're tired. It's just too toxic. So you've been looking for a sign. Well, hello, here it is. I am the sign. That whatever you've been trying to better in your life, it ain't going to happen at this place. And wherever it wasn't hindering your life, you see now that it's different. You have been evolving away from this place. Maybe you've been sneaking around and trying to, do your hobbies or do a side hustle or run a business. And now you're like, why? Why am I doing this to myself? So you are going to take out the trash, and you are going to do work that you are connected to on a soul level. It is garbage day. You've been doing a lot of healing and restoring, and your life and finance is about to be restored in a way that you couldn't even ever fathom. This is also going to seem familiar to you. When you're doing the job that you are connected to on a soul level, you're going to feel like deja vu. You're going to feel like, oh my gosh, something about this seems familiar. Yeah, that's because you are connected to star power. You have always been connected to the light, the spotlight, center stage. You don't have to be somebody else's like co-pilot or their wingman. You don't have to do any of that. These people, time and time again, have left you holding the bag, and not a bag that you tried to secure, just a bag of dog crap. You are supposed to be a baddie. You will have a lot of online fame. You will have a lot of followers, subscribers, patrons, customers. You are rising out of the manure. These people, they left you in the forest all alone. Little did they know, riddle me what? Little did they know you were the big bad wolf of the forest. They thought, oh, we left Little Red Riding Hood out there and she ain't gonna make it. She ain't gonna make it. Riddle me who? You're rising from the ashes. So many times it's been like Hunger Games at your job where people are thieving, stealing. You've gone through a lot at this job. You've gone through a lot in the last decade of jobs. And what's unfolding for you is magical. It reminds me of the movie Matilda, where all the adults are like, I'm big and you're small. I'm smart and you're dumb. You don't have to deal with people like this anymore. You're going to be your own boss, and anything that you create is your magic wand. With the flick of your wrist, with the flick of your pen, with the flick of a camera, a lot of you are going to be starting a YouTube channel, or you already have. And for those of you that aren't quite ready for that, but you're interested in this message because you feel like you're getting to your breaking point, but you're just like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do right now, start a social media platform. What platform do you most connect with? And why I say this is because everybody is on the internet, whether they want to be or not. They're on there for something. And everyone has an app that they use the most. Is it Facebook? Is it YouTube? Is it TikTok? Is it Instagram? Whatever it is, I feel like a lot of you are going to be drawn towards YouTube specifically, whether it's music, art, the spiritual community, motivational speaking, a podcast. You are about to get it up out of the mud in ways that you didn't even think that you could. But I want you to remember one thing. You have been through worse. You have gone through so many upheavals. You don't really have to wait for this to be upheavaled. Yes, your mindset is being upheavaled. You're going through shocking revelations of things that you don't resonate with anymore. So it's kind of like a spiritual awakening where you wake up one day and you're like, oh, I don't really like that anymore. I don't really want to watch that anymore. I don't really want to read this anymore. You're no longer connecting to this place, this environment, this regular 9 to 5. I got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, which here means you are unlocking creativity. The way that you take action is going to be different. You have rapid growth. You're going to be, some of you might even meet your soulmate leaving this job. I swear, every time we maneuver towards elevation, good things start knocking on our door. Amazing things start falling on our lap. So you will be able to create the life that you deserve, and you're going to have fun doing it. You'll never have to work a regular job again, because this job that you've been doing on the side is going to pay you significantly. Someone here has been asking for one more sign. Maybe you got a sign, a really big sign, a month ago. And you were like, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready. And now you feel like, okay, I need one more, just one more sign. And you feel like you're asking a lot, like, I need one more. Give me just a little bit more time. But you are getting that one more sign this week. Whether it's this video or something big that is landing on your lap, you are walking towards millions. This video is not for somebody that's going to be broke the rest of your life. If you connect to this message, I want you to claim it down below. I am walking on sunshine. I am walking on millions. I am breaking generational curses. And my cutoff game is ferocious. So I feel like your angels and your ancestors are leading the way and trying to show you, like, you're not living in a fantasy world. This is not a video game. Though you can treat life like a video game and leveling up, you are tired of being this pawn that's being moved around on the board. You're tired of there being a puppet master and you having to do what they say you have to do. It's kind of like Office Space. Like, where are those TPS reports? No. It's Saturday, dude. Don't ask me about no stinking TPS reports. Prepare to be your own boss. You're going to be doing things in a way that says, I want to work at this time. If you want to wake up and get a pedicure, go do yoga, sit in the freaking forest if you want to. That is what you're going to do before you start work. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You're getting on social media, or you are already on social media, because God is preparing you to never work a regular job again. You are getting out now. You are getting the final sign. Okay, this is like asking, like, hit me baby one more time. Well, I just need one more sign, just one more. That sign is coming through this week to show you, like, come on. What else do I need to show you? For some of you guys, it's going to be money. And for others of you, it's going to be an uncomfortable situation. And before the roof is blown off of this place, you're like, I got it. I see why I need to get out of here. Because there's people around me that want to make me feel like I owe them. We've all had those coworkers and terrible bosses that are like, you owe me an interaction. When, really, we know how to starve a narcissist out, so we don't want to give them an interaction. We don't want to give them our time and energy. And the more a 9 to 5 or the matrix is taking from you, the less you have for energy to create the life that you deserve. The more it takes away from your side hustle. So this is exactly what you've been praying for. And this is something that you're committed to. So let's say you've been doing both for a long time. You've been doing social media or being an entrepreneur while working a 9 to 5. You are finally ready to let go. Like, oh, my training wheels are coming off. I can feel it. One wheel's already over there. You're like, oh my gosh, like I'm wobbling now. It's like you can't stay balanced when you know you're outgrowing these circumstances. And these people are always in your business. That is not happiness to you to feel like I gotta tell them sorry when I'm not sorry. I gotta elaborate on my feelings. I gotta give them clarification. I gotta give them insight to what I got going on in my private and personal life. No, you are becoming the CEO of your life. You are becoming an entrepreneur, a successful business owner, and you are officially fearless and divinely guided. So you're going to be having divine favor all over your life. You're going to be seeing that play out for you this week. It's like God is getting you ready for the big leagues because your energy is going to become cha-ching currency. Okay, if this is your message, I want you to look at me. Okay, look at me when I'm talking to you because drop down below, cha-ching, I claim this message. Your energy is currency. My energy is currency. You are following the aligned path towards abundance, aka the big leads, okay? But you are walking the path towards abundance when you do what excites you. Does going to your 9 to 5 excite you? I'll wait. Does it? No? Okay. I follow the most aligned path towards abundance when I do what excites me. Some of you today could have started a big venture or you could have started something that's kind of terrifying. Feeling like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know I need to do this. And all of these things that you're being guided to do that are way outside of your comfort zone are showing you, hey, look at how this is going to not be in lockstep with this 9 to 5 anymore. Stop applying at jobs. Stop thinking that if you become an entrepreneur, you might have to apply for another job. No, you're done working for people that have ulterior motives, that are always plotting. You're tired of working for people that are vindictive and argumentative and they're always lying on you. Lying on the fact that they told you one thing and now they're doing another. They promised you a promotion, now they bumped their head. You are going to be the one that has all the resources. It's time for you to roll the dice on you. It is time for things to maneuver in your favor because you are given the green light. The green light is here. That car that you've always wanted, you're getting that. The bank account that you've always wanted, you're obtaining that. People feel connected to you on a soul level. And that's why you walking in your purpose and you not working a regular job is so vital. When you're feeling creative and inspired, like nothing can stop you. You're unstoppable. You are the star and you are the fool. So you are betting on yourself. You're going to leave all the emotional baggage behind. I'm seeing that in the next week, you are going to be feeling light as a feather. Like, I'm so glad I left that job. I'm so glad I found this message and I got the clarification and the confirmation that I needed. That I'm better than this. Know your worth and sprinkle on a whole lot more. You don't have to work the job that you think that you do. The star. Something in you feels more hopeful today. That walking away won't be so bad. That walking away won't be so scary. Or maybe that this is something that you've really been asking for. Like, I really feel like if I walk away, it's not gonna go good, or I'm gonna feel bad, or I'm gonna feel like I'm missing out on something. But you're not. There is so much more ahead of you. You won't have to be on guard as much or so defensive. Yes, this has disciplined you in great ways so you know how to deal with people on the internet. You already know how to deal with toxic customers, and your boundaries will be sky high, and you are finally entering your softer era. When you were working this job, you had to be like, "Brr, brr, brr," taking action and doing all the things that they want you to do. But you will, in this new era, be soft, but not available for mistreatment. Before, you had to be like, oh, how can I avoid this mistreatment? Is there a way? Could this job or walking away from this job leave a scar? Something else I shared with you guys. Never be ashamed of a scar. It simply means that you're stronger than whatever tried to hurt you. This could have been hard for you while you were working this job. It was hard for you to connect with people because you could have been triggered or wounded. You're no longer going to be ashamed of the scar that you have from the things that you've dealt with. You know that you're stronger than whatever has tried to take you down, whatever has tried to harm you. But yeah, there's been a lot of narcissists, meanies, bullies that want to oversee everything that you do. And I just feel like your strategy is changing. There's a contract. You could have a deal come in, a podcast deal, an advertisement deal. Somebody here is going to be signing a contract this week. Now, for others of you, that could be a car, a home. I don't know, things are just moving in a different direction and you have way more options than you ever thought you had. These plans are not going up in smoke. They have been yours all along. They have always been a part of your birthright, your divine destiny. I have 2 anthems for this channel, but the first anthem that I ever wrote for the channel is we are divine, we are cosmic, we are humble, we are mother effing intuitive. We stand in our truth and we grow daily. And every day that we create a better life, every day that we create legacy wealth, the devil comes to play. And we what? We only F with the light. And that's on period. So don't worry about these plans going up in smoke. They are protected. Your plans to leave this job are protected, but you are going to be doing it soon. If you've been doing both for however long, you're going to be doing that like this week. Get out now. I want you to affirm it below. I'm getting out now. I am divinely protected to get out now. So you're finally going to put the other foot in front of the other one. Like, I've had one foot out and I've had the bag, but I'm like, you know, it's when you want to break up with somebody, but you just want them to like kind of care. So you might like fake pack your bag and they're like, you ain't going nowhere. And you're like, I totally was actually going to go somewhere. You don't have to do this with this job anymore. Now you're seeing different writing on the wall, writing that you never really saw before, but now you're more capable. Now you're stronger, so you can put that other foot in front of the other and say, yeah, about that. Some of you might not even put in a 2-week notice. Some of you might not even work the whole 2 weeks, but I'm seeing you feel so happy that all of these other new contracts are going to be entering your life for the life that you've always deserved. I'm telling you, you are destined to be famous on the internet, and you are going to let God, the universe, the divine, whoever your higher power is, you're going to let them be the wind beneath your wings. You're done working at jobs that clip your wings. They're like, oh yeah, your wings? You don't need that. They're like, what? Yeah, you want to fly around here? No, I'm actually going to need you to crawl, bend your knee a little bit, sometimes grovel. And for some stinking crumbs. These people were always moving really slow to give you a promotion, or they pump faked you. No, I'm seeing things move for you at a rapid speed online. And that's what I'm going to keep telling you. You're supposed to be an entrepreneur. You're supposed to be an influencer. A lot of you guys are going to be starting a YouTube channel if you haven't already, or you're going to be putting more work into your YouTube channel. You feel like you can see what you need to see. Like you're literally going from, I don't know. I just know there's a whole bunch of effery around me. I know that The hamster wheel of doggish is somewhere over here because I can smell it. You're taking the blindfold off and seeing that there is a way out. There is a way out, and it's being divinely led. There is a way out, and you're going to follow the signs. You're not going to... We all know that we can't continue to move forward with looking behind us, okay? If you want to get in that hot little chariot, you can't get too far if you are looking behind you the whole time. And I just feel that you've been outgrowing this situation for a long time, but it is scary. It is terrifying to leave what you've always known. But trust and believe you will be avoiding all types of disaster if you get out now. You could be the type of person that's been in an industry for a very long time, and you always know the right time to leave that said place. That's about to happen again. Because after you leave said place, it's all going to go downhill. And you might not think that you're the glue that holds it together, but you raise the vibration of the entire building. The entire building. So everything's going to shift when you walk out the door and you know that the time is right. You know that the time is right. You know that it's time to walk away. You are officially being transformed. Okay, anything else for the collective? You're finally going to be able to get rest. Get a good night's sleep. This has been weighing on your mind. If you can actually sleep through the night without worrying, popping up, thinking that you got to be somewhere, you don't have to be anywhere because you're going to be making your own schedule. Whatever you've been wishing for, however you have been wishing to be supported, this is your new beginning. You don't have to worry about who's watching you on the cameras. You don't have to worry about working overtime and not getting paid. The people around you that thought you would always be there, they are in for a very rude awakening. They are in for a rude awakening. They've been refusing to accept that you would ever leave, but mark my words. Mark my words. You are not going to let your higher self down. You are not going to let your family down. So this week you are being shown what it might be like if you didn't have this job in your life. It's going to feel like it's a very hard page to turn, but I have every belief that you will be able to do this. This has been intense for you to walk away from this job. Intense self-development. But this is your true purpose. What makes you happier? Your talents, your purpose, or this job? So much has been changing for you. There's something that you're debunking. It could be self-limiting programming. You're like, yeah, I actually don't need that anymore. I want to be stress-free. I want to be away from the mean girls and the mean boys. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to ask for a sign. I'm going to reflect. 11:11 on my timer. This is not your first rodeo as well. So you might be thinking, well, if I leave this job, then what's going to happen? You're going to know exactly what to do. You ain't never going to be broke because you were never really broke before. You feel me? It's time for you to make money on that other level where you don't have to answer to freaking stinking anybody. You don't got to answer to the hall monitor coworker asking you where you're going or why you got to go to the bathroom. Maybe you have a job where you can't even go to the bathroom or you can't take a lunch break. This is meant for you. So if you were praying to be delivered or to be vindicated or praying for a big sign to feel like your life is going to be restored, that sign is here. You will never have to apply for a job again. You are working through those limiting beliefs. You will never have to work a regular 9 to 5. You will never have to apply for another regular job. Never, never, never again. You are getting out because these are not the allies. These aren't the coworkers. No, none of this. Someone here is going to be meeting the love of their life while they're walking away from this job. That part isn't for everybody, but I channeled that for someone. You're going to be a hero on the internet. You are going to be a hero on the internet. So let me know what's going on, you guys. Drop your favorite affirmation. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, let's see, what can we drop down below? I want you to drop a telephone down below if you made it all the way to the end, because you are answering the call of getting out now. You are answering the call of maneuvering how you're going to walk away, because it's happening. It is happening. So again, drop your favorite affirmation. Remember that you don't owe anybody. It doesn't have to be elaborate why you're leaving. You don't owe them a sorry, I'm leaving. You don't have to answer a long list of questions. It's I said what I said when I said it. I'm leaving. I'm done. Thank you for the opportunity. Have a nice life. Because people might, for a lot of you, those people that liked having something over you, they really want to make you feel bad on the way out. Some of you are not even going to give them that satisfaction. The thing that comes easily to me are my divinely given gifts for magnetizing money. So your gifts help you magnetize and magnify. When you're spending money, you're like, I don't want to pay that bill. I want you to think to yourself or say it out loud. Every time I spend, it comes back times 10, times 50, times 100. Every time I spend, it comes back times 50, times 10, times 100. So your energy is currency, and you are about to live in a reality of overflowing riches. So be telling yourself that. Listen, subconscious, I don't know what type of time you've been on, but now we live in a reality where we have overflowing riches. We don't know what to do with all of this. We don't know where to count it. It's coming in hand over fist. Prosperity comes to me in infinite ways. Oops. Okay, shoot your shot. Bet on yourself. Roll the dice on you. Riddle me what. There's no more Hunger Games. Now when you shoot that bow and arrow, it's for you. It's for your household. It ain't for overtime. It ain't for, I got to run in circles for this bonus. I hope I get this commission. Oh, please, please, please. Now you're going to start doing what excites you. You're going to do what makes you happy, what makes you giddy, what makes you geeked up. My connection to the universe, my connection to God, provides the encouragement I need to welcome more wealth. Dang. When I choose to trust in my desires, God rewards me with endless gifts. The universe rewards me with endless gifts. Dang. So you are magnetizing money. You are learning how to surrender. You are learning what you deserve. You are adding, sprinkle, sprinkle, a whole bunch of tax. Let me see if I can get you guys another affirmation. Whoa. This is my abundance deck by Taylor Eaton. If you guys want to check out her YouTube channel. I release fear and make room for abundance. Yes, this is the one that we need. This one. Okay? I release fear and make room for abundance. Now, if you guys have been with my channel for a while, then you know what I say. I'm saving it. I'm making room for a real one. A real job. A real passion. Yeah. Like, not these 9-to-5 jobs, but making room for the abundance that you deserve and doing what you want to do during the day. Whatever I give with a grateful heart is returned to me tenfold. So if you guys have been if you've been intuitively giving, which is what I always recommend, and you give with a grateful heart, like I have a feeling I need to give this and I'm going to give it with a grateful heart, that is always returned to you tenfold. I've had times where I've gone to give into somebody else and I really didn't have it like that, but I had such a strong feeling to do that. I got a ding notification on my Cash App from one of my subscribers like, wait, what? It's like it came in tenfold. So that's what's going to be happening for you guys. Your wildest dreams are being unlocked. Your wildest dreams are being activated. The more I remember my connection to the divine, the more easily money flows to me. And this is the thing. You don't feel so connected to the universe, the divine, God. You don't feel so connected to source when you're at this job. You feel like, oh my gosh, like when am I going to get out of here? It's very low vibrational, you're in fear, you're in anxiety, and you're getting rid of so many of those feelings where you get to just do what you want to do, and that is just raising your frequency. I'm so excited. I am open to receiving the boundless wealth of the cosmos. I possess multidimensional abundance that transcends space and time. This moment and every moment is designed to bring me closer to the abundance that I desire. I am a cosmic miracle worthy of infinite wealth. I like that one. I am a cosmic miracle worthy of infinite wealth. Everything I do is miraculous. I breathe miracles. I live miracles. I speak miracles. Like, hold my oxygen, hold my Barbies. It's all unfolding for me. Whatever was locked before is now being ripped open. The floodgates of abundance are being ripped open, and you're going to be able to do life your way and be close to God. I love this. I almost forgot. There's a new video posted for Patreon. If you are looking for the link to Patreon, it's down below along with all affiliate links. But yes, Patreon is only $11.11 a month. That's where all the exclusive ad-free content goes. And I have just posted a blunt message about the person on your mind. So if you were looking for that, again, the link is below. It's only $11.11 a month and you can cancel at any time. So yeah. Drop a telephone down below. Don't forget to smash the you know what. Hit the bell, duh. You do not want to miss out when I be posting. I mean, hello. But I love you guys, and I'm sending you so much love. You got this. You got this. Bye, guys.